Reviews for Day the Earth Blew Up, a Looney Tunes movie, have started to roll out, and we're getting some more details about the movie. All of them right here. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at the review published by Variety. While Variety are one of Hollywood's most reliable trade papers, they do have a tendency to over-publish movie details in their reviews. That said, this review is littered with details, slight casual spoilers, and a fairly in-depth story rundown of the movie. If you want a less spoilery look at how the movie is being received by those who've seen it, make sure to head to the video linked above. If you'd rather avoid the spoilers, you may want to head over there right now. Okay, I assume everyone still here is sticking around? Let's get into it. Variety's article starts out by praising The Day the Earth Blew Up as a side-splitting movie, before ranting about cartoon villain David Zaslav and his animation decimation. They then go on to give us a somewhat in-depth synopsis, saying the movie delivers us a plot involving an alien mind control scheme by which chewing gum infected with extraterrestrial goo threatens to turn Earthlings into zombies. It's not Shakespeare, but definitely feels loony enough for the stuttering pig and duck-billed blabbermouth who share a two-story house bequeathed by Father Jim, who took both animals under his wing when they were kids, or piglets, ducklings as the case may be. Brownguard earns big laughs early on, sharing vignettes from Porky and Daffy's childhood days, as well as presenting a montage of disastrous attempts to find employment, framed as a classic Looney Tunes cartoon. Vocal MVP Eric Bowser, who performs both Porky and Daffy, brings a manic energy to the pair, while the green-skinned alien invader, Peter McNichol, comes across as a taller version of SpongeBob schemer Plankton, until the film's third act twist at least. The reveal of the movie having a big third act twist is a pretty decent spoiler for Variety to let slip. I mean, this is the Looney Tunes and this kind of stuff is usually par for the course, but usually stuff like this is nice to be left for the movie itself. The review goes on to reveal, right up front, Day unleashes two outer space anomalies on Earth, a planet-endangering asteroid, and a CG flying saucer, which sends a big glob of glowing goo smashing through Porky and Daffy's roof. Meanwhile, the intergalactic ectoplasm attracts and subsequently possesses the lab coat-clad scientist. Both he and Father Jim are voiced by Fred Tatasciore. The goo turns humans into zombies, which is bad news, since the scientist dumps a briefcase full of the stuff into the formula for Goody Gum's latest flavour, Super Strong Berry. Soon the entire world is sampling the bubblicious new release, which takes over their brains and makes them susceptible to invaders' commands. As presented here, Daffy is a hysterical conspiracy nut who's perfectly wired to recognise such a scheme when he sees it. The problem comes in trying to convince the world that Goody Gum has been compromised by space aliens, which means that Daffy, Porky, and newfound love interest Petunia Pig, Candy Milo, will have to save the planet themselves. Petunia works as a flavour sampler for the gum factory, taste testing everything from old socks to rotten eggs. She's a hyper-capable nerd compared with these two bumbling morons, and together they make a great team. The piece goes on to give a few thoughts on the movie and the characters, revealing a few more details here too. As silly as things get, Day keeps audiences emotionally invested by staying focused on three relatable ideas. First, there's the lifelong friendship between Porky and Daffy, which is threatened by the whole Earth blowing up situation. Second, there's the connection they feel to their house, which is similarly threatened by, you get the picture. And then there's the budding romance between Porky and Petunia, which adds a sweet twist to things. Daffy, whose greatest desire is to smash things with his wooden mallet, wears on the nerves after a while, but the entire project, including a handful of fun fourth wall shattering asides, is crafted with love and a genuine respect for the franchise. It closes out by letting us know that the movie even features a post-credit scene, saying, "Stay through the credits for a sequel promise the current WB regime has no intentions of honouring." With this review, Variety writer Peter de Bruges gives us a pretty decent look at what we can expect from Day the Earth Blew Up, and it's only a matter of time before we get to experience it for ourselves. Some of this stuff would have been nice to be left to the movie itself, but it does make me more excited to go and check it out. The film doesn't have a release date just yet, but I'll be sure to keep you all updated when it does. So what are your thoughts on the new details for Day the Earth Blew Up? As always, join the conversation down below. and if you've stuck with me right to the end, make sure to comment with the hashtag #SpoilerAlert.